Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is the best double helix skin combos for Chapter 5. Let's get into this video. This video is the best double helix skin combos for Chapter 5, and this video was suggested by Random Kazurk123. I probably absolutely butchered your name. If I did, I apologise. But either way, thank you very much for the video suggestion. And they said, can you do double helix? Of course I can. The double helix skin is a part of the Double Helix set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 6, and is a Switch on Nintendo Switch exclusive skin you can get. And you got this from the Nintendo Switch Double Helix bundle. I personally got the Switch and got the code with it, but I know some people in the community would buy the code themselves, so I know some people would sell them. I'm pretty sure you can still get Double Helix codes today, or nowadays, but I know it's pretty expensive on like eBay or any of the other key sites, like pretty crazy amount of money, like a couple of thousands. I've seen a few codes that have been sold for like £10,000, which is just absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. But either way, it's probably the most exclusive skin, or most rarest exclusive I do have, I'd probably say. And the skin has a nice design, has a nice white, black, red design. Let's move on to the first combo's Back Bling, which is the Black Shield, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 2. It's the Black Knight's Back Bling from the first ever Battle Pass, and he used the Tier 70 skin from that season. Use it for the black, white and red design. Pickaxe is the Instigator, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3. And this was from the first ever Twitch Prime pack in Chapter 1, Season 3. If you claimed it, to have this pickaxe. Works very nicely for the black and red design. The umbrella is the Paper Parasol, which is the Victory Royale umbrella from Chapter 1, Season 3. This works very nicely. Another umbrella is the Mighty Marvel umbrella, which is basically a Marvel-themed Victory Royale umbrella from Chapter 2, Season 4. So if you manage to get a win in that season, works very nicely for the black and red design. Or if you just have the Double Helix or want to use the Double Helix's glider, always feel free to use that one or any other glider that is red, black, or white themed, or if you have a mixed, like for example this one's white and red, or if you have one that's like black, white, red, work nicely. Contrail for all combos is glitch in the system, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 5's Battle Pass, using this for the red design. I really like to use this with this skin. But you can also use Burn Down, which is Valeria's Contrail from Chapter 5 Season 1. Just use the standard style for the red, that would work very nicely as well, or any other red themed Contrails you own. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now, which is Forsaken Eye, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2, and this is from the Reboot Rally Rewards for this season. This weapon wrap works very nicely. As you see, it has white, red, and black design, and you can still get the rewards now, as you see in the Reboot Rally quests. I'm pretty sure it's either 50 or 100, so if you've definitely got 100 points, you definitely have the Forsaken Eye weapon wrap. Let's move on to combo number 2 now. For this one, I thought I'd use a set of wings. The set of wings I'm using are my favourite white set of wings, which are Perfect Wings, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9, a Shadow Series Back Bling. You can use any set of wings that are white or red themed, would work nicely. Ridgeback are pretty good alternative to this as well. It's basically black and red themed, so either, and obviously you can get like a fully white one like this one, fully black one, white and red, or any of the colours on the actual skin, but I decided to go with white for this combo. Pickaxe is the Icebreaker, part of the Arctic Command set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. My first ever item shop pickaxe I bought, works very nicely for the black. Let's move on to the second weapon wrap, which is white and red weapon wrap, which is Red Line, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. As it's an animated weapon wrap, works very nicely for the red and white, like I mentioned. Let's move on to the next combo, which is combo number 3 now. For this one, I thought I'd use another shield Back Bling. I thought I'd use the red shield, part of the Fortnite set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 3, and this is Red Knight's Back Bling. Definitely one of my favourite shield Back Blings I have. I'd probably say my favourite is probably the actual black shield, and the red shield is definitely up to the top 3. Works very nicely for the white, the red, black and white design. Pickaxe is the Candy Axe, part of the Frosty Fights set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. A reactive pickaxe, a Christmas pickaxe as well, probably my favourite Christmas themed pickaxe I do own. Works very nicely for the white and the red of the Candy Cane. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now, which is this one right here, which is an Icon Series weapon wrap, which is End Zone Elite, part of the Patrick Mahomes set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. This works very nicely with the Double Helix. As you see on the weapon wrap, it has black, has white, and has red as well. Let's move on to combo number 4 now. For this one, I thought I'd use a holographic Back Bling. The one I'm using is the Cactus Jack, part of the Travis Scott set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, and obviously Travis Scott hasn't came back since Chapter 2, Season 2. Hopefully at some point in the future it does come back, because I know a lot of players do want him. But if you don't have this holographic Back Bling, you can use any other holographic Back Bling. For example, the Mark of the Slayer, which is Doomslayer's one from of the Game Legends series from the Chapter 4, Season 2, is it? Chapter 4 Season 1's Battle Pass, you have that one would work nicely. Any of the Marvel holographics would work nicely. I think there's 2 of those. Star Wars or even Piccolo's Demon Symbol, either of those red ones would work nicely. Crimson Crest would also work nicely as well with the standard style. Pickaxe, Crowbar, part of the Getaway Gang set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 5. You got this for getting challenges done in a Getaway game mode. I guess you can't say it's a bit of an exclusive pickaxe, because you can only get it from that game mode, but I'm using it for the black design. Let's move on to the weapon wrap for this combo now, which is this one right here, which is a Marvel Series weapon wrap, which is Merc, part of the Deadpool set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, using it for the black, the red, and white design. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 5. For this one, I thought I'd use a Star Wars Series Back Bling, which is a Sith Trooper Blaster Back Bling, part of the new trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. The Sith Trooper Blaster works very nicely, as you see, it has a nice black and red design. Pickaxe is the Widow's Bite, part of the Avengers set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, and this is OG Black Widow's Pickaxe. Works very nicely for the black and red design, goes cleanly with the actual back bling, and also the skin as well. Let's move on to the weapon wrap for this combo, which is a Star Wars Series weapon wrap, which is Menacing Presence, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2, and is Darth Maul's weapon wrap. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 6. For this one, I thought I'd use an FNCS back bling. The one I decided to use is the Victor's Crest, part of the FNCS set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. You can also use, I'll quickly show you, it's another one which was released in Chapter 5, Season 1. This one right here, you could use the FNCS Aegis, which also worked nicely if you want to use that one. I decided to keep with the crest myself. Works very nicely for the white and red design. Pickaxe is the Catwoman's Grappling Claw. Let's get rid of the reference. There we go. The Catwoman's Grappling Claw, part of the Batman 0 Point set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, and this is Catwoman Zero's Pickaxe, using it for the fully blacked out design. Let's move on to weapon wrap for this combo now, which is this one right here, which is Blasted from the Chapter 2, Season 2's Battle Pass, part of the Short Fuse set. Works very nicely for the black and red design, or red and black design, I should say, as a nice like cartoony comic book look as well. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 7. For this one, I thought I'd use another holographic back bling. I thought I'd use the Mark the Slayer, part of the Ultra Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. Probably one of my favourites after the Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack is my favourite holographic. Probably this is my second favourite. Works very nicely for the red design. As mentioned in the Cactus Jack combo, if you don't obviously have this Contrail, this back bling, use any of the other holographic red themed back blings, like Star Wars ones, the actual Marvel ones, or even the Piccolo's Demon Symbol. Pickaxe is a driver, part of the Teed Off set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. This is an item shot pickaxe, using it for the black design. Let's move on to weapon wrap for this combo now, which is this one right here, which is Knighted from the Chapter 1 Season X Battle Pass, part of the Fortnite set. I'm using this for the black, or the red and black design. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 8. For this one, I thought I'd use another Gaming Legends series back bling. I haven't used this back bling in a while, which is a Crewmate, part of the Among Us set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. I'm using the red colour, but you can also use black, or you can use white as well. Either of those would work nicely, but I decided to stick with the red. Pickaxe is a stun knife, part of the Sneaking set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. This is a Gaming Legends series pickaxe. This is Solid Snake's pickaxe from last season's Battle Pass. He was a secret skin, so if you've got the Solid Snake quest done, you'd have this pickaxe, using it for a blacked out design. Let's move on to weapon wrap for this combo now, which is this one right here, which is also from the last season, which is the Flame, part of the Flame and Fortune set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. It's this wonderful area's weapon wraps. You can either use this one, or you can use the Burn if you want black and red, but I decided to use it for the white and red design. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 9. For this one, I thought I'd use the No Ghost back bling, which is part of the Ghostbusters set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. And you got this back bling from the Ghostbuster quests in Chapter 2, Season 8. It's a very nice holographic back bling, works nicely. It's got the red, white, and black design. I haven't used this holographic in a while. It does work very nicely. Pickaxe is the Foundation's Plasma Foundation's Plasma Spike, part of the 7 set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1's Battle Pass, and this is the Foundation's pickaxe from that season. He was a secret skin. And the star I'm using is the Plasma Pix. For the dual wield, you can always use the Plasma Spike if you just want one. And I'm using the colour Foundation Flame, so it has like the black outline. You can also have the Foundation's Plasma Spike if you don't want any black outline. It's totally up to you. So it's basically the style for me is the Plasma Pix, and then the colour is Foundation's Flame. The weapon wrap for this combo is this one right here, which is Blasted. Once it loads, so not Blasted, sorry, Ultra Red, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. A very nice red and black designed weapon wrap, and it's a glossy look as well. Let's move on to the final best Double Helix skin combos for Chapter 5. And for this one, I thought I'd use an Icon Series Back Bling on another one. Sometimes I used the Cactus Jack in a previous combo or earlier combo. Thought I'd use the Oni's Curse, part of the Cypher PK set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4. And style I'm using, or the reactivity, is off for the fully red design. Pickaxe is a Raph's Psy, part of the TMNT set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1, and it's Raphael's Pickaxe. Works very nicely for the red design, and the silver does work pretty nicely as well. Let's move on to the final weapon wrap now. This is this one right here, which is Scavenger, part of the Storm Scavenger set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X's Battle Pass. Works very nicely for the red, the white and black design. So that's all the best Double Helix skin combos for Chapter 5 done. Thank you once again. Wachim Nem Kazuk 123 for the video suggestion. I really did enjoy getting combos done for the skin. I did make combos for this ages ago. Like, I can't remember which season. Probably like maybe a few chapters ago now, but it's a very good skin, obviously it's exclusive. There is like an actual different version to this, which isn't obviously exclusive. This was based off another skin in the art shop. Just has such a clean design, and obviously pretty easy to combo with, obviously the white, black and red. So if it is any other video suggestions like to see, for example, skin, Back Bling, Pickaxe, glider / umbrella, Contrail or Weapon Wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.